Is it on movie?
Yep, there goes 1, 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to tell you, I have never used my own equipment.
All right, here we go. So, if you get any phone calls or anything like that, please refrain from answering your phone. Okay. All right, you can sit down.
I'll turn the air conditioning off so you don't have that in the background.
Oh, please. Okay, hi everybody. I'm here to do my first channeling. Not sure how it's gonna go. I've never done this before. Let me light these candles and then we'll get started. So I guess I'll talk a little bit while I write this about, well, while I light this, about what I've been up to since I quit Magdalena Tarot. Well, honestly, like, I kind of decided that I was just going to quit the whole thing, right? And I had a medical emergency, and I just was rethinking a lot about where I want to go in my life, and it didn't seem like Magdalena Tarot really had a place in my life anymore. I'd have been wanting to get published, and it didn't seem like that was going anywhere, and I felt like I needed more time to work on things that brought me joy, because part of that medical emergency was the fact that I was not feeling much joy about my life at all, really. So I had sort of written off Magdalena Tarot and was just going to focus on doing writing. And then it was the, hey Sarah, how are you? It's good to see you. So then, it's so funny, I wasn't expecting that music. Then on the day that Notre Dame burned, I woke up that morning and I had a really just bad taste in my mouth, right? And it tasted so bad. I'd never tasted anything that bad before. It tasted like, I don't know, alchemy, hell, black magic, however you want to say it. That taste in my mouth, I didn't know if I was going to vomit or if something was going to come out the other end. I just knew that something really bad was going to happen that day. And actually, I ended up staying home from work. I thought about riding the train feeling that way, and I was like, there's no way, I'm just going to end up throwing up all over the place. So, I went back to sleep, woke up, and I still had that just burning, nasty taste in my mouth. And so when I woke up later in the afternoon, because I slept pretty late, it turns out that Notre Dame was burning. And I was hit with just such a psychic feeling, and I thought, I've got to sit down and I've got to write down everything that I'm feeling, because it was just so intense. So I went and I sat down and I had a vision. And the vision was that in the Tower of Notre Dame there was the body of Mary Magdalene, and the angels of the four directions were posted at each direction, and they all had torches or something on fire, and I was Archangel Gabriel, and I saw this from her point of view, and we all walked to the center and lit the body of Mary Magdalene on fire and stepped back and then turned around and posted with our swords and just stood there and guarded everything. And I could smell and taste the smoke, and I heard splintering wood, and just around smoke I saw Archangel Michael's feathers fluttering across from me. Like, it was really intense. And so this is heaven's declaration of war. I am Archangel Gabriel. I am the angel of the apocalypse. I am the announcer. I am an aspect of death. I am an aspect of birth. I am a woman sometimes I'm a man. And I am here for the first time in a while on Earth. It's strange being in a human's body. There are many people who say they channel me, and it's true, but some people, when you're I guess you call it an angel, and you settle into a human's body, you know, it's a much different sensation than being out there and communicating with the human so that they can communicate for you rather being inside their body. I hope that makes sense. So, at any rate, I've been sent here on a special mission. I have been sent here to tell everyone that the sixth seal has broken and that we are at a place where we can't turn back now. You guys had a chance and you blew it, unfortunately. And so now, the good news is, and the bad news, this is what everyone has been waiting for, is the second coming. Well, it's coming. When Mary Magdalene's body was burnt in Notre Dame, that was my body. I was Mary Magdalene, just like Archangel Michael was Jesus. And now that I have burnt, I am free to be born again, and the next Messiah is a female, that's me. I'm coming soon. I can't really tell you how soon, but within your lifetime, I will be here. I have decided that I will probably be an artist, and that my message will most likely be delivered through music. And so watch for me, because I'm going to have many messages to give to you when I arrive. I want everyone to prepare for me to come, though. You know, if a queen is coming, you clean your house. You welcome the royalty coming. And I'm a queen of heaven, and I'm coming to help Earth because you guys messed up big time, and I want to make it easier on you. And I chose to sacrifice myself for that. So please, everyone, what I ask is mostly I speak to women. I speak to all the women here in the world. I want to tell all of these women that we need to step up and we need to be strong. In order for a strong female Messiah to come, the collective consciousness of the women has to be stronger. It has to be intense and powerful. We have to be the ones that are ready to save things. Before it was the men, now it's our turn. It's our turn to take our power back, and it's our turn to fight this revolution. So what does that mean? Protecting our rights, first of all. There are many women all over the world who are fighting for their rights every day, and we all need to protect the rights of women and work for that. Also, as women, we need to support each other and welcome them in, and we also need to welcome the divine masculine as well. I welcome all men who are here, who are listening. I welcome all men to hear my message as well, just like all women who have heard Jesus' message can benefit from it as well. So that's unity, I guess, and love is the one thing. We need to help heal the earth with unity and love. We also need to really think about our actions as far as what we're doing with the environment, and we need to think about our actions with what we're doing with our political leaders. Our leaders are not good. Our leaders are destroying this planet, and they're pitting us against each other to destroy each other. we need to stand up and make sure that we have leaders who understand that this is a time of great change, and it is essential. There is no turning back now. I have to keep telling everyone, all of you, that there is no turning back. We've hit a point of no return, so that there is a female Messiah, me, on the way. So I know it's going to be scary for a little bit, and it's going to be dark, and a lot of things are going to happen that we're not going to like. A lot of things are going to happen. You know, we're in the time called the Ascension. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. Maybe some of you haven't. Where it's a time when I guess you would say we're raising our vibration to be more cognizant of a dimension that is being created right now. So because of that, there are just some people who aren't going to make it. I hate to say that, but there are some people who aren't going to make it because, one, they're not meant for the Ascension, meaning that they're ready to go into even higher dimension. Or two, they have to stay in a lower level. So the people who are going to be going collectively into the next level, not free from the cycle of death and rebirth and not down, those people are the ones that are going to be experiencing a lot of really intense things, but that's only to get you ready for leveling up. This is a time of tests and a time of war. So, you know, give your love freely, but also know that just because bad things happen to you doesn't mean you're a bad person. So, I've come here tonight to tell all of you that of course I love you, and I am definitely looking forward to walking among everyone. I'm looking forward to being on this planet again in a human incarnation. I'm looking forward to learning about how things have changed since all the gateways closed, and I've been walking around Denver looking at the sky, and the clouds have just been so dramatic and beautiful. And I've really gotten a sense of what the earth feels like now. And, it's a lot like how things were before in the ancient world. Everything fell, and there was a period of darkness, but the sad thing is that it kind of reminds me of the fact that we are going into a dark age, but in the dark age, I'll be there as a guiding light. So I appreciate everyone who has come to hear this message. I don't know if I'm giving a message again. I may come and talk, I may not, I don't know. I have been working with Sarah for a long time. We started working together in 2006, and she hid that for a really long time because she didn't want people to think she's crazy. And now, you know, I think that she was a good vessel to use as a channel for these kinds of messages. And I think I might use her again, and she can let you know. But as for now, I do want to say thank you everyone for coming. And if I do come see you again, I'll have more messages of what to expect and how I feel about what's going on in the world and how we can all work together to bring about a more peaceful and beautiful world, even if we are going into a dark age. And we can always change things. Nothing is set in stone. Like I said, no turning back, but you can make things better always. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a lovely evening. And I think I'm gonna go eat some pizza. Alright, so okay, this is Sarah. The channeling has finished. I do have a video coming. I'll try to put it on IGTV or something like that. Oh, I have a question. question and answer session that I do. Okay. If anybody has a question, you can type it, and I can try to get it back and go in trance again. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple seconds and see if anybody comes up with a question. Okay, well then, thank you so much for viewing, and I hope you have a great night. And bye-bye. And I'm still trying to see how I can share this. Okay, I'm gonna end it.
I wondered if I stopped it. No, it's still going.